Well, Matthew, you must be a happy man. An important victory at the tribunal tonight.
It was, Tomo. I guess we wanted to walk away from this evening having 45 base points as compared to the 70 if I did take the guilty early plea. So a really good result and one that we're happy with. So,
Pat, it wasn't about being eligible to win the Brownlow medal. It's really about what could happen to you down the track if you accumulated too many points.
Absolutely. The Brownlow medal had no consideration or no weight whatsoever. I can 100% guarantee everyone out there about that. It was all about making sure that not only was I seen to be striking in a negligent way, I was very almost offended when they were talking about it being reckless. I don't think in my 12-year, 240-game career I've ever been a reckless player. So from that perspective it was good, but certainly from the perspective of only having 45 base points going forward, it was a good win.
What do you think, Pav, when you saw it? Because I think on game day most people didn't think there was much in it.
Certainly during the game I didn't think anything of it at all, Tomo. It was once I saw the footage yesterday that it was important that we build a case that we thought we could win on the basis of it being negligent instead of reckless.
OK, it was a wonderful win against North Melbourne. One downside, Nick Subin, just on a change of tact. How is Nick after that broken leg?
Look, Nick's out of hospital. Surgery went well. We're really hopeful that he'll be back playing in about 8 weeks. It's only the fibula, so the lateral bone on the leg, rather than the tibia as well. It's a great result in terms of the leg that, or the part of the leg that he broke. Certainly we're keen to see him back out there in about 8 weeks' time.
And just finally, a big one against the Bulldogs on Anzac Day.
Yeah, it's our Len Hall game. You know, it's becoming a rich tradition for Fremantle and our club. We're looking forward to it. The Bulldogs are obviously coming off a bye. We understand what a great side they are. They play a terrific brand of football and we're going to have to be on our game, but we're confident we can get the points.
Well, Pav, a good win tonight at the AFL Tribunal. Let's hope you get a good one on Anzac Day too.
That's what it was all about. Not so much the Brownlow medal?
No, not so much. Just to clear the air on any future events that might happen.
Great start to the season, Mark. 3 out of 4, but you've lost another player. How are you going to cover the loss of Nick Subin, who's been terrific this year to start with?
Well, I think over the last couple of years we've been inducting a number of young players, so this should hold us in good stead. But, you know, naturally, if it keeps going, then we're going to run out of players that probably are equipped to be playing at this level.
You've pulled a few from the pack over the last few years when these sorts of incidents have occurred. Have you got one ready to go?
We've got a few players there. In the background, Michael Walters was dropped last week. He would be a guy we would consider. Nick Lower, Jesse Crichton. There are a few players. Jack Anthony, Jonathan Griffin. We've just got to get the right balance ready for the Bulldogs. And it's a big game, Len Hall game, Anzac Day, and terrific occasion.
Your goal kicking wouldn't want to be off then next Monday night. It cost you the match against Geelong. It almost cost you against the Roos. You'd have to agree it hasn't been up to scratch.
They tell me you were a goal kicker in your time, Basil, so I might consider some sort of tips that you may have, but we're certainly working on that. We're aware of it. We just need players to kick goals at the right time when we need them to do that.
Well, if you want to know what I used to do, I used to find somebody at the back and aim for them. It is the most important part of the game. If you can't kick goals, you can't win. How much time do you spend on goal kicking at training, Mark?
A lot, but it's hard to replicate a game, meaning fatigue and also crowd noise. So that's the only difference that you can't sort of simulate at training, but we're working on different techniques and we hope in time that we'll reverse that.
All right, Mark, it's the Len Hall game on Monday night here in Perth. We wish you all the best. Go get 'em.
Thanks, Basil.